So I started this YouTube channel almost 2 years ago. I posted over 50 videos, spent days upon days tirelessly slaving away editing to only experience really slow growth. I was about to give up, then in June 2023 something crazy happened. I had one video go viral, I gained 12,000 subscribers in 30 days and started earning passive income from YouTube.
We're now in the YouTube Partner Program.
Johnny, you did it. You've been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, which means you can now earn money from your content.
This is literally nuts.
I know that there's a lot of people like me that really want to do YouTube. Whether you've taken the leap like me, but you're struggling to grow, or you've not even started yet, this information I'm about to share with you might be the key you need to finally make YouTube a reality. If you've ever wondered what it's like behind the scenes in YouTube Studio when you get accepted to the YouTube Partner Program, what it looks like. I'm really apprehensive about making this video because I don't in no way, shape or form consider myself a YouTube guru.
Here in my garage.
I'm still learning and making mistakes. However, as I think back to June, I can pinpoint exactly the one thing that I changed. And as I created this channel to document me trying things so you guys can learn from my successes and my failings, I think it's important that I share the tools and information with you that I gained in June, which I honestly think was the major reason that I went from gaining 2 subscribers per day to gaining over 1,000 subscribers in one day on the 8th of June.
Knowledge.
So the one thing I did differently was I started targeting search, and I used a tool called TubeBuddy to better optimize my videos so I would rank in the search results. So why target search and why didn't I think about this before? So I don't know about you, but I was under the impression that the way to go viral on YouTube was just to post consistently, and then one day the algorithm would pluck your video up and you'd get blessed, and then suddenly you'd get your one viral break and that would kickstart your YouTube career. What if I told you you can actually just completely disregard the algorithm and target what people are actually searching for? By using things such as keyword tracking tools to be able to see what people are searching for, you can then create content that people actually want to see, and therefore cutting out luck of the algorithm altogether, which is an absolute blessing. So this is what I did with the first video that went viral. As you can see from analytics, the majority of my watch is from search, which I just thought search, browse, everything was the same thing. There's actually 2 ways you can go viral. So you can either do Mr. Beast style, where his whole thing is optimized for the thumbnail, the title, everything is going to be about seeing it on the homepage and then intriguing you enough to click it. But if you use a keyword tool to find out what people are searching for and then target your title with those keywords so then it'll rank on the search results, that's the second way that you can go viral. Because if you've got high search volume and then you've got a great video that targets what they're searching for, you've got a viral video there and you don't need YouTube to click on it, you don't need the intrigue because you're literally answering people's questions directly. But this is only one of the factors. This just takes out luck, but then you need to create a great video. So what actually makes a great video? So the standard way to analyze your video is to look at these 2 metrics. So the 2 most important metrics when it comes to YouTube is the average view duration and the click-through rate. So the click-through rate is determined by the quality of your title and thumbnail, and the average view duration is determined by a lot of factors, but the most important thing is quality of the video, production of the video, editing, and just execution of your title and thumbnail. Do you actually answer what you promised to do in the thumbnail? So how did I formulate the one video that blew up my channel, got 200,000 views plus, and got me into the YouTube Partner Program? So if I show you the metrics, the average view duration and the click-through rate, you'd think that this video would not have gone viral, and this is where search is so important. So as you can see, this video only got 17.6% average view duration and it got a 6.5% click-through rate. But the factor is that competing in the search results, not on the browse, meant that people were searching for this. So they are actively interested, and because I know the topic, which I think is another factor which massively contributes to your own channel success, is having a genuine interest in the niche, so then you know what videos people will actually want to see. So this is what I did. People were looking for ways to make viral videos with AI. I was looking at Instagram theme pages at the time, and I came across a style of theme page that was made using AI that I hadn't seen anyone else talking about on YouTube. Now all I have to do is figure out how I can rank next to them, which is where the keyword research tool comes in, TubeBuddy, which have actually sponsored today's video. So with TubeBuddy, I was able to figure out the exact keywords that they'd put in their title and their description to make sure that their video came up when people were searching on YouTube. So using their keyword research tool, I'm able to figure out the exact keywords that you need to include in your video to be able to rank for certain search phrases. And this information allows you to put these keywords in your title and description. Not also this, but the TubeBuddy tags tags feature actually shows you what meta tags to include. And you can actually copy other people's tags. So if you go into the results, you click on the video that ranked highest for that keyword, then you go into their tags and you can copy their tags and add that into your own video. Hopefully you will now be in competition with these other people. And because you've got a different idea to them, this is when you struck a gold mine, and this is what happened to me, and this is how my video took off. So without this tool, I would have literally had no way of knowing how to rank for these videos. If you want to try TubeBuddy for yourself and see if you could optimize some of your videos for search, click the link in the description and use my code JohnnyBuddy20 to get 20% off the plans. This tool is extremely powerful. Later on in the video, I'll show you a couple of other features that you can use with TubeBuddy. So now you're probably thinking, okay, cool, I know how to rank on search, but how do I actually make a viral video? Now this is where I have to put a disclaimer. I am no YouTube expert, I'm still learning everything, and I definitely am far from mastering any of these things, but there is certain things that you have to do to ensure your video performs and your channel grows. So let me break these down for you. So what makes a great video? So to make a great video, it all starts from the script, and the most important part of the script is the hook. And so before June, I literally had no idea on how to write a proper script. Then I bought this YouTube course from Mr. Reese, and it basically taught me all the fundamentals of writing a script and writing a hook. So the hook has to introduce the video, tell you what you're gonna see, and also create intrigue so people actually stay and trade their time to watch the video. So obviously this is the most crucial part, and for the 2 videos that went viral for me, I basically worked ages on that hook, and before that I'd never scripted. I'm no expert at this, but I have made a script template that I follow now, so I'll be linking that in the description. So once you create the hook and the script, you obviously then need to create a good video. So I think the reason why those 2 videos performed so well is because, one, I was genuinely so interested in the topic, so you could feel that interest and enthusiasm through the camera. Bash, that's it. No. That's sick. And there, we've done it. And 2, there was literally hardly anyone else talking about this, so the topic of the video was perfect. Now production, I film everything on an iPhone. I have got a microphone and I do have a MacBook, but it's very limited.
I just shot it here with my iPhone.
However, I have just hired an editor, and I recommend that if you guys want to take YouTube seriously, then finding someone who's more skilled than you is so important. I really struggled to give away creative control, but as soon as I found the right editor, it was like he was in my brain. And now when I actually have a vision of what I want a video to look like, and I talk to him about it, he can literally create that vision, whereas I tried multiple editors and all the other ones were terrible and had to re-edit the videos. And then finally, you have to stand out. Your video has to stand out. So if you can talk about personal experience, it always helps, or if you can just be yourself. So I always see people trying to be too professional, too commercialized on their videos, and that's just not me whatsoever. So I literally just let my personality come out in the videos, and multiple comments were saying that they really enjoyed the fact that I was just being myself. So that's basically what I applied. Again, I'm working on all my aspects of my videos, but what I can tell you is the most important thing. 1, have a good hook in your intro, and 2, leveling up your editing will make the world of difference. And then obviously, depending if you're faceless or your personal channel, your presence on camera or the script that you write has a huge impact on whether people watch your videos.
What's going on, guys? It's Johnny Chaplin here, or it's your boy Shappers here, Johnny Shappers. And today I'm going to talk to you about the new Tesco Club Card Plus. What?
But that's my limited knowledge. I don't want to spend ages on this. So what I can give you now is the key things that I did differently in those 30 days to go from 1K subs to almost 20,000 subs now, literally 2 months later. I just realised I haven't done a backflip for almost a year, so if I land this, make sure to like and subscribe. Like the video. So what actionable changes did I make that you could copy? I think the first one and the biggest factor was I started networking with people. And for my 1,000 subscriber special, I reached out to a YouTuber in the space that I looked up to called Mr. Reese. And he actually responded. And not only did he respond, he came on the call with me. And I did an interview for my 1K special. Like, whoa, I've cracked the code.
Blown away, bro.
And then after that, we started chatting, and he's basically gone from mentoring me to now he's a friend. And genuinely being able to speak to someone who's passionate about the same thing as you has helped me so much, and his online course Pro University, which I'm not affiliated with, really helped as well. So believing in yourself, investing in yourself, and taking YouTube seriously, treating it like a business were the 3 pieces of advice that he gave to me. And honestly, having someone like that, the same mindset as you, the same passion as you, being able to talk to and discuss these things has helped so much. So the one thing that I did differently was go from not being an entrepreneur in your own room on your own, connect with people like-minded on the internet. Thanks for hopping on a call with me, Chris. I'm here with Greg.
My name's Leon.
My name is John Cole. My name is Giorgio.
And if you don't know where you'd even start networking, you can join my Discord, where I'm hoping to connect like-minded individuals to be able to create a group of success. So 2 was a mindset change. So I was really stuck in the fact that I felt like I had to do every single video myself. What I mean by this is that because I wanted to make YouTube videos consistently, but I also wanted to document my own journey, it was a hard dilemma because I can't try things for 30 days and then upload once a week. And so Mr. Reese just said to me, people are not going to look at you any differently if you make a video about something you're genuinely passionate about that provides them value, which in turn will educate them, entertain them, and also potentially bring more exposure to your channel. So that was the biggest shift, was my mindset shift. And I think that's always the case with people. Now the final point I want to go into is still with mindset, but it's about self-belief. And I feel like I mentioned this multiple times, but honestly, I wanted to start a YouTube channel at 16. I've spoken to so many people. Shout out Amir, a video editor I spoke to who, like me, had literal videos fully edited, but he's too nervous to post them, or he doesn't want to post them. And that's exactly where I was. And honestly, getting started is the hardest part, but once you do, you'll be so surprised at how quickly you build up. And I'm going to drop the clip here where 18-year-old Johnny wanted to make a gym fitness page. So I'm going to show you a BTS of one of my fully edited gym videos. And then I didn't post this because I was too scared.
What's going on, guys? It's Johnny Chaplin.
And today I'm going to take you through a back workout.
To make some fucking thick back gains.
Having belief in yourself and just starting, it could completely change your life. And if YouTube's something you want to do, you should just do it. And if you're scared, DM me and I'll 100% will watch your videos and tell you how great they are. Finally, I just want to say thank you so much to TubeBuddy for sponsoring this video. I honestly used this tool before they reached out, and this is the best thing that's literally crazy about YouTube. Like, I can promote a product that I'm using anyway on this channel, help you guys because it's so valuable. It's valuable to me because I can then pay my rent, and it's literally just like a crazy thing where I've gone from making videos as a hobby and nothing's changed except that more people are watching. So genuinely, I'm so thankful to you guys watching this video, and thank you to TubeBuddy for sponsoring. These are the couple of the other features that I think are mentionable that I use. They've got an AI thumbnail analyzer, so you can check to see if your thumbnail's eye-catching enough. They've got an A and B split test option, so you can actually put in 2 titles, 2 different thumbnails, 2 different descriptions, and it will show this to people over a period of days and be able to optimize for the best performing one, which is literally nuts. And the final thing that I'm going to be looking forward to in the end of summer when I'm traveling is that TubeBuddy will show you when's best to post the videos, and then it will be your own social media manager, and you can schedule a video to post automatically at a set time, which is honestly great. But make sure to check it out, link in the description if you're considering this. That is a wrap on the video. I hope you guys have found value on this. I want to leave on a note that always believe in yourself. I remember literally filming an outro like this for my 1K subscribers, and now we're almost at 18,000, and honestly this is just the beginning. I'm having so much fun meeting you guys. I just can't wait to see where this goes. So I'll see you guys next week. Your boy's Gonski.
At 29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was